Hello?
Hi, Sylvie.
Hi, yes.
Hey, it's Tim Wright again. I called you yesterday.
Oh, hi. Yes, yes, yes.
Whereabouts inside of the arena is the place?
We have a ton of signs up. You can either follow the signs, but we're on the bottom floor in the fame or shame room. So if you come inside and then go to the right, and then just follow the signs down, you'll find us.
All right, perfect. Is there a lineup at all right now?
No, no, no. It hasn't even started yet, so you're good.
Oh, perfect. Because yeah, I'm just passing by Pillbox right now, heading on down there.
Okay, well, if you get here, then you'll be the first one to go today.
Perfect. Sounds good. Talk to
Okay,
you
sounds
soon.
good. Yeah, bye.
Bye.
You're like the pop star. You're like the pop star from
Oh,
like the 90s and 2000s.
Hi, you can
Like
come
a
in. You can
Spice
come
Girl.
in.
Go
hey.
ahead and just stand on the X,
Oh,
and
right on the
we'll
X.
have some questions.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 right on
okay.
the right on the X.
Just so you guys know, I did put in an online application earlier on today.
Oh, perfect. Huge. Okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and still get your full name, but then I'll have your state ID and your phone number through the application. So good to know. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and tell us what your name is.
So my name's Tim Wright.
Is that right? Like
W
right the
R I
direction? Okay,
yeah,
okay,
W
cool.
R I G H T. Or yes, right with a W.
There we go. Okay, okay. Um, okay, awesome. So I'm assuming that you are familiar with the premise of the show.
Yes, as far as reality TV shows go, this is my favorite type of show.
Okay, awesome. Did you catch any of season 1, by chance?
Unfortunately, I did not.
Oh, that's okay.
I was working a lot, before I got fired from the DOC, so I was kind of like putting in like
Oh,
long hours and didn't really have much time for anything else.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, knowing what you know about the show, and feel free to ask me questions if you have any about the show.
Hmm.
Um, but knowing that it's like a hidden identity show where the traders are eliminating the faithfuls and, trying to make it to the end without being caught.
Hmm.
What kind of game do you think that you would play? How would you win?
Well, you see, the things with these kind of shows is a lot of people, they always try to be, everyone wants to be the big dog all the time, and that's kind of going to be one way that you're probably whether you're faithful or whether you're uh oh God, why was my mind blanking? The non
Trader, you're
yeah, the
good.
traitor.
The
Uh,
bad one.
yeah, whether you're the good one or the bad one, if you try to be like, look at me, look how good I am, look how smart I am with all my things, you're probably going to be getting eliminated pretty quick. So it'd be not quite the gray man, but a little bit more the gray man. And honestly, if I was a trader, it'd be one of those things where make some of those really close connections. And even with some of those really close connections, throw them under the bus when you get the chance.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna ask you some of the same questions I'm sure that you filled out on your form, but just for Arthur and Wade and then myself, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Do you think that you are more suited to play a faithful or a traitor?
I'm not going to lie. I would absolutely love to play a trader.
Okay, okay, tell me why.
Well, I'm a very decent person. My moral compass is very strong. I've had a rough past couple of years. I'm like, I'm looking to do something that might add a little excitement into that. And honestly, like attempting to gaslight, manipulate, and yeah, and throw people on the bus. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, okay, good. As long as you're okay.
Yeah,
The lights are bright.
yeah, and it's one of those things like being able to do that and that extra challenge of that, getting that adrenaline pumping. I just think that'd be so much better than, because honestly, even if I was, oh my God, why is my brain not working? To a faithful, I
Sure,
would
sure, sure.
probably third imposter the hell out of people as well.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Um, so, are you good at lying and or keeping secrets?
Secrets, definitely. It's something I've done a lot of. Seems to be something that not a lot of people are good at these days, but it's something that I
Yeah.
definitely feel very strongly about that I can do.
Hmm.
As far as lying isn't something I've gone out of my way to do most of the time. There has been a couple instances in my life where I have done it, mostly for my own kind of benefit type thing. I think that's why most people do it anyways. But yeah,
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. Um, do you see yourself as a person who is more likely to make decisions with your head or with your heart?
especially when it comes to something like this, head for sure. It would be
100%.
it would be one of those things where might make it look like making a decision with the heart, but that's all just part of the game plan as well.
Hmm.
Never really let people know exactly what you're thinking.
Okay. Um, what would you say is the most significant event of your life so far, and how has that shaped you as a person?
Oof, that's so. There's actually three big, uh, very important points in my life.
Hmm.
It was the day that my wife died. I was driving. I was texting and driving. Long story short, she ended up dying because of it. Which is actually why I ended up coming to the state. First, because I actually met her through her job. She was a trauma surgeon, and I got blown up when I was overseas. And she was actually the trauma surgeon that was taking care of me in Germany. And we ended up hitting it off pretty well after that. And I ended up, getting out of the military, moving down to the States with her because I'm Canadian born and raised.
Hmm.
And we hit it off until I guess I got her killed. And then obviously from that I came to the state because I saw the advertisements like, "Come help us rebuild the great city of
Yeah.
San Andreas," blah blah blah, all
Hmm.
that other bullshit. I decided to join the doctor to be as part of the residency program. Started seeing a lot too much of her in the job, and I was afraid that I would freeze up at some point and potentially get someone killed. So I
Yeah.
decided to become a Department of Corrections officer, and I flew through the ranks there. I got promoted very quickly, got up to corporal, but that's also what leads me into point number two, which is getting tortured by fear phospholite while in prison. She ended up carving things that reminded me of my wife in my chest, carving things in my chest that would remind me of her. She cut open my left wrist, did a bunch of nerve damage in there, and then she ended up kissing me, which definitely fucked me up quite a bit. And then obviously the third one was getting fired from the DOC. And the reason I got fired was because the psych department decided to say that they believe I was having an inappropriate relationship with Fear. Pretty much saying that I was having a romantic relationship with her, which I was not. That would be absolutely insane.
Jesus Christ, Tim. You've been through it.
Yeah, it's been a long couple of years.
Holy shit. Okay, so how are you now? Like, where are you at in your life right now?
Well, I've been doing a lot of drinking. So yeah, trying to, cut back on that a little bit. Got kidnapped the other day because I also go to that conspiracy club thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I was going to go to one of those.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, but I guess I was saying a lot of shit, and I ended up getting kidnapped by some people who threw me into a helicopter, tossed me into somewhere else, started asking me a bunch of questions about things that we talked about in there. Then they kicked me off of, then they got me super drunk because, in their words, who's going to believe a fucking drunk? It's all over your medical profile that you're an alcoholic anyway, so who's going to believe anything of a drunk? So they got me all super drunk, kicked me off the boat, and then kind of took off.
Was it the IAA?
I have no idea who it was.
Okay.
And who's the IA again? I've heard that a few times now, and I'm not exactly sure who that is.
Arthur?
There are just a couple of guys with badges, and they seem to be okay. Government guys. I don't really know much about them. I never met them before in my life, actually. So, yes.
They're
Just don't ever
internal
associate.
affairs.
Oh,
Basically.
okay. I was thinking it was going to be some sort of part of the FIB because they asked a lot of
No,
stuff.
no,
If you
no.
think about it,
They're,
they're like
they're
the-
the opposite side of the.
Oh,
the
FIB.
opposite of the
okay.
FIB.
Okay.
Think about the CIA. It's kind of where they're.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've just been seeing them around a lot, and I talked to T the other day, and he said he's been seeing them there. So I was curious if it was them.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Holy shit. Thank you for sharing all that with us, and I'm really, really sorry about the loss of your wife. This is my husband standing next to me. I cannot imagine losing your spouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's, especially when it's your fault. It definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So crazy. Me and Arthur were having a conversation about something like that earlier. Okay. So how would the people you're closest to now, how would they describe you?
So, I mean, don't have a lot of friends, but I do have some, like a Georgia Goodman. Not sure if you know who that is. But I mean, very loyal, very close, willing to do kind of anything for them. Yeah, pretty much like from what other people would say, I would definitely give the shirt off my back to help people out if I could.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 2 months that I was working at the DOC, I was pretty much given like almost 100% of my pay to the Cora Hartley Foundation. I just kind of keep enough on me for like food and stuff like that.
To live. Okay. I only have a couple questions left for you. What are you most passionate about in your life?
Honestly, helping people. When I was still working at the Department of Corrections, something that I endeavored to do was always be present and get people to work off their time. And I would either do that by bringing them to go do some of the woodworking, some of the metalworking, and even just sitting there having conversations because, the way that a lot of, I guess, police treat some people in the state, people get fed up and sometimes they just need a place to vent. So I'll go take them somewhere, chat with them, get them to do a little bit of work and work off some of their time. And I would do that and same thing where, if I saw something that was down a little bit, I would go and kind of help them out, which kind of comes to, one of the last questions I think they have, like, well, what I would do with my winnings, where, because 250K is a lot of money. I don't need that kind of money. I would obviously go and buy, there's one car, it'd be my first car that I'd end up buying. And then I would end up probably saving up a bunch of that money for season 3 because I see you guys putting out stuff for sponsors. And then also picking probably like maybe 5 people or so to give some money to, just to kind of help them out with people who might be down in the dumps.
That is really sweet. Yeah, that was actually my next question. Okay, so my last question is just going to be, why should you be selected to be on Betrayal season 2?
Well, honestly, I think with the way that I present myself, I think the way that people see me and those who know me as, a very caring, loyal, nice kind of individual. Well, if there's definitely a side of me, especially something I'd legally love to be able to get out of me here, get out of all this pent up stuff, and maybe do stuff in the trader kind of sense, and really just have some fun with it, make as big of a show of it as I can.
Okay, awesome. Arthur, Wade, do you have any questions for Tim?
Well, yeah, I got a question. You said, this accident was your fault, but sometimes other people on the road are just bad drivers, so like it's not really like your fault, right? It's just like other person maybe was probably responsible for it.
So I was the one driving. We were going out to meet some of our friends, and that's
Right.
when I took out my phone and I was texting back, and I was texting back, "Be there in 5." As soon as I looked back up into the to the road, I was in oncoming traffic. I had to swerve out of the way. We
Oh,
went over a guardrail down a bit of a hill,
Mm.
and she went out the windshield.
Mm.
Actually, that was one of the things that fear ended up carving into my chest was "Be there in 5," almost as a little bit of a remembrance, so I'd never forget.
okay. I gotta, yeah, this whole, I need to get to the, oh gosh.
Uh, y- is he okay?
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's just a little weak stomached.
Oh,
Um,
I mean,
Tim, I think you're
I shouldn't. I
fantastic.
guess shouldn't really tell him about. Before she kissed me, she ended up cutting my lip open, cut herself, put some blood on her mouth, and then kind of kissed me with like a bloody kiss type thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he's not here for that. Okay, Tim, I think you're great. I have your application online, so I have your phone number and everything. I will probably be in contact with you over the weekend to reconfirm your schedule. I'm just making sure that, as I'm going through and selecting members for cast, that people understand exactly like the time commitment that it's going to be. And then I will be in contact with you on Monday, whether you were casted or not. So I will tell you one way or another. So expect a text from me at some point on Monday, probably later in the afternoon. If you are selected for cast, I will also be sending over some like paperwork for background information. So like letting you know like what you would need to bring, like types of clothes you would need to bring, kind of giving you like a general overview of the schedule, just like all the behind the scenes stuff that you need to be able to play, and just get prepared before we start filming.
Okay.
Uh, do you have any questions for me?
Actually, there is one. What are the
Sure.
rules for the traders?
Okay, so the rules for the traders, really, okay, so there's really no rules. You cannot tell anyone you're a trader. Obviously, that's one of the rules. But the way that you play the game is you're just trying to blend in and be one of the faithfuls.
I mean, with
So,
regards to like, are you able to throw the other traders on the bus? Like, maybe not
oh
right
yeah,
away, but like,
100%.
okay.
You can never outright say that you like, I mean, you play the game like a faithful. So if like a person's name is
Mm-hmm.
getting thrown out there, but obviously the only way that you would know if somebody else is a traitor is if you're a traitor. So as long as
Yeah.
you're not telling a secret, you cannot divulge the secret that you know for a fact they are a traitor. But absolutely, we had two traitors throw each other under the bus last season.
Oof.
So when you actually get into the banishment table, so leaving, the only way a traitor leaves the game is by being banished.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the banishment table, absolutely you can vote against a fellow traitor. You can do whatever you can to get to the end to win the most amount of money. Yeah, there's nothing in regards to outside of just like outright telling somebody that they're a traitor because you're a traitor. There's no rules about that.
Okay. I guess second
Yeah.
question, kind of off topic. Are you guys still
Sure.
renting out for the Irvine?
Yeah, we are.
Because I am definitely in desperate need of getting some lodging. I
Yeah,
used to
absolutely.
sleep a lot in the DOC offices and stuff, but obviously can't do that now. So
Message either one of us, and we'll take care of you once we're North Audition's here.
all right, perfect. All right. Anyways, thank you guys very much for your time.
Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate you
it
coming
a lot,
down.
and I hope you guys get a lot more people come through.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
Tim.
you. Yeah, I really
All right,
appreciate
you
it.
guys take care.
Bye, Tim.
You as well. All right. Next up,
Tim.
Oh, wrong way.
Damien.
Tim.
Come on
Hello.
in. Eddie, you can come with. Damien, get on that next right there.
I just wanted to say hi, Sylvie. Hi, Way. Hi, Arthur.